Methadone music that you can lean off.
Everything I do turns into a disaster.
Elite Combat on deck. As promised, I want to go ahead and put the HOLOSUN red dot on it because that's what I got available. And that's how we gonna do it. So real quick, I'm gonna jump right into it. Make this very simple. This Elite Combat came with one plate. Number one. Plate number one is pretty much the Vortex Venom or the Viper, which we not dealing with that because we running the HOLOSUN reticle right there. Boom. Okay, so we got the HOLOSUN, and I'll show you later on in the video what that looks like. If you've never seen what it looks like through the actual optic point of view of the shooter, I got a nice illustration that I can show you. But right now, what we got, the two screws on the top. I'm gonna pop those off. When you do something enough times, it's easy. It's 1, 2, 3. Quite a few red dots. Starting to become a pro at it. Really simple with the CANIKs. They're pretty much set up, plug and play. And I think we're just about there. Okay, we got one screw. I think we got the other. Boom. Now what I could do to make this a little bit easier is go ahead and pop the slide off the top. Get the frame out of the way. It's a lot less hardware to deal with. Pop the top off, boom. This is what we're looking at. It's the same setup as the SFX. It's always the same. And as you can see, just to give you an idea, we're not using this plate, but you just basically, you got 4 holes in here and you're lining it up. And if you can see that, I'm gonna try to get it at an angle. You can see right down through there is where the screws go straight through the 2 holes. And then we line the optics up with whatever holes they line up with. So in this case, we're gonna use plate number 2. Keep everything in the same place so it's not hard to find. So, okay, a little bit more than I wanted there. No biggie. Get both of these screws in place. Put that to the side for now, and that'll be enough. Okay, so boom, boom. I'm going to tighten them, and then I'm going to torque them down at 16. Which I got the torque wrench, which was kind of expensive, honestly. I picked it up at Home Depot. I think it was almost damn near $60. So I'll go with a basic tighten with this wrench, switch over to the torque wrench. Here we go. Very important. All right, once you hear it pop and click, you know, here you go. We know we're good. Good to go. All right. Got it torqued at perfect setting. Real important tool to have if you put in optics in firearms. All right, so we got the place in. The plate is in place. Line up this HOLOSUN. What I like about the HOLOSUN is the battery goes in from the side. So whenever that battery dies, I ain't got to worry about taking the whole optic off of the firearm and going through any of that. Which there are a couple of optics that have the battery in this area under a panel. And so what happens is when the battery dies, you got to go pull the whole thing off, take the battery out, put the new battery in, and then re-torque, and it just gets messy, especially after you went through the time of getting it down to 0. And if you can avoid that, you do. So apply some thread locker there. Put the optic back in the spot. Ready to go. Get these screws down in the holes in the optic. Try to keep everything firm. Okay, got the click, that's it. Screw this one down. That's it, we are done. Pretty simple. Slap the recoil spring in. Line everything up. Get it flush. Just flush in there, like so. Everything's level. Line it up. Boom! We done. Tight fit. And that's it. Brand new Combat Elite. Lined up, ready to go. So in part 3, it's gonna be training day. And that really is beautiful. And thanks for watching. So that's pretty much it. Got it lined up. Looks awesome. Can go in. Get the extended mag in there. Actually, what I'm thinking of doing is these base plates that came on the Combat Elite, because the magazine is the same fitment but slightly shorter in length from end to end here. The SFX is slightly longer, so I'm thinking I'm going with these aftermarket base plates and replacing the base plates that came with this firearm. So, just for GP, interested in seeing how this this light looks on it. It's got the weapons light, the TLR1. Let's slap that on the Picatinny rail. It actually looks pretty good. Tighten it up. These are dope because they just plug and play. You don't need to tighten them or use any kind of tools. Amazingly, just finger tighten. And that's it. So I kind of like how that came out. So anyway, Combat Elite, HOLOSUN optic on the top, threaded barrel, ready to go. Just need to zero out the red dot, more than likely. But we'll take it to the range and test it out. Thanks for watching.